Today, guilt-free is going gluten-free. Now, what is gluten? Gluten is a protein that's found in things like wheat, rye, and barley. It's what gives bread its chewy texture, or it gives dough its shape. But a lot of people increasingly are becoming allergic to gluten. What do? Take, for example, here, what am I doing? I've got this age-old cereal called amaranth, and I intend to make something quite interesting with it. My guest for today, I've done all the prep work for her, is doing stuff which is way better. She's going to make tarts with maize flour and then a chocolate cake which is gluten-free from a pressure cooker. I can tell you, you don't want to miss this. So gluten-free is the order of today, and we've got Ruchira Hoon, who's a food consultant, exceedingly talented, I can tell you. So I'm excited about your pie crust because I love experimenting with different grains.
Right.
Oats is of course my favorite, which by now I'm sure the viewers have got tired of seeing. And you've got makki ka atta here.
I've got makki ka atta here, and I'm doing a savory crust today.
Okay.
So for my crust, I need, I'm not using butter, instead I'm doing cheese. But if you want to do a sweet crust, do it with equal quantity of butter and maize.
Okay.
And it'll just work perfectly. So this is 1 cup of maize flour or makki ka atta. And I'm adding about half a teaspoon of salt to this. And I'm also adding about half a teaspoon of sugar just to balance the flavors. Half a teaspoon of fresh thyme.
Fresh herbs.
Yes. Now we've got a cup of cheese. So,
my favorite.
yes. Now the trick is just to mash the makki ka atta with the cheese so that you get like a breadcrumb texture.
Okay.
So in this, I'm going to add a little bit of oil, about a tablespoon, and I'm going to add 1 egg, whole egg.
Done.
As you can see, my crust is coming together. Now the thing is not to use your palm or, anything but your fingertips, because then you'll get a flakier crust and it'll be easier to roll out also. So this is it. The dough is done this way, and I'm going to press this directly into the mold, the pie mold.
Okay. And do we grease these?
You don't have to do anything. You just take a little bit.
Okay. You do one and I'll do one.
Yes, please. And just press it down. This depends on how thick you'd like this, or if you like it very thin, just use your hands.
Am I doing good?
Yes, you're done.
That's easy.
Yes, it's super simple.
Now 5 minutes for a tart. That's it.
That's it.
And you
done.
just chill this
Now we chill this for at least 10 minutes before you pop it into the oven.
So let me put these to chill.
Right.
And then you can make the filling. Okay.
So the tarts are chilling, and then we are going to make the filling. Now for the filling, you can use anything, but I'm using spinach, mushroom, and Seema, can you please get me the corn? It's pretty much like any tart or quiche you like. You can just go ricotta and tomato, which works really well.
I love ricotta. It's low fat, and I find it's a lovely cheese.
So I'm going to throw in the mushrooms. These are finely chopped. I'm going to add whole spinach leaves, just because it gives a good bite. Tear off my hands. You don't need too much. You don't want, the mushroom or the corn overshadowed by the spinach. A little bit of salt, and I'm going to use the thyme only because we used it in the pie.
In the crust.
In the crust, so this is just keeping true to the flavors. Just add a little bit of...
I like lots of black pepper.
Yeah?
I'm a great black pepper fan.
I think the mushrooms are done. I'll mix a little bit of ricotta, an egg, little cream, and some cheese. I'm going to add, this is about 100 grams of ricotta cheese, 1 egg, a little bit of cream. I'm just going to put in some cheese. Now the filling is ready. We have to take our tart out from the fridge and we need to pre-bake it for about 10 minutes.
So I'll do that, but in any case, you've got these ready-made ones, right? So these are the baked tarts, just for all of you to know. This is what they look like. And let me put the ones that we've actually made also.
Yes.
That into the oven. They're chilled. Oh, that looks so lovely. It is so simple, and then I just put it in the oven, and how long?
It takes about 20 minutes.
20 minutes again, and we're done.
We're done.
Brilliant. This tart shell is a variation of the original one. It's made with maize flour, which is very low in fat and is totally cholesterol free.